Hello everybody and welcome to my first how to draw video. We're not going to draw this. We're going to start simple. I'm going to show you a technique called whip shading. And we're going to start off simple. We're going to do a feather. So I'll draw this a little darker. And I'll draw a little bigger. You start off with just a little stick. It goes to a little point. My cat sneezed. That right above that. Okay. How well you can see that. There. Now whip shading, it's very simple. Put your pencil on the paper and whip it. And you're going to do that over and over and over again. That's the best method I've found to draw a feather. So you just start right here at the edge. And you just follow the direction of the feather. Start off just like this. All I'm doing, laying my pencil down, whipping it. Very, very, very simple technique. Later videos, I'm going to get into more complicated stuff. Really been wanting to get back into drawing, and you guys are helping me. Right here at the tip of this, I'm going to start swinging it out that way. This is the very tip of it. What you can do is draw you a line, very faint line from there to there. That's telling me the direction on which I want to go. So go from there. See, I'm starting to swing it around. What I'm doing will make sense here in a minute. All right. You see how I've got that swung around? So what I'm gonna do after I get all these feathered out, I'm gonna meet it back in the middle, coming from the outside in. And if you're into reading, this is The Loop by M.R. Price. This is my book. I'll put a link in the description on where to get my book. It's available on Amazon. The artwork on the cover is also me. And the paper I'm using, just regular sketch pad. You can get this from Walmart. It's not real expensive. The pencil I'm using is just a plain old mechanical pencil. For anything like whip shading, you don't really need anything that complicated. This is a very, very simple, very easy technique. It can be time consuming, but when it's drawing, not. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, you'll be fine. I have a cat trying to climb my back right now. What are you doing? No, it's like, I put my hand here so I know to cut this out. But you were like, don't put the camera on me. No.
No, I was just like, be quiet.
Now I'm putting hand gestures here, so it'll be simple for me to put it in iMovie and cut it out. Like when I started, it was actually running for about a minute. It was kind of funny. I did this here right here. I was like action.
Oh.
Oh.
Check it.
Egg it. Okay, watch this. Action. All right, from here, we're gonna start whipping it back in. Let's see. Here we go. So all we're doing is taking these lines and meeting in the middle. We're gonna leave a little lighter area in the middle. Make sure you're following the same general direction of the other one. So see here, I'm straight down from there, And as I move farther out here, I'm moving further and further in. I'm trying to follow these lines right here. That's the hardest part about drawing a feather. It's right here at the tip of it to make it flow right. Now you can always come back and lengthen these out a little bit if they're not what you think they should have been. If you have any questions, anything like that, feel free to comment and I will try to answer as many questions as I can. I don't believe in dumb questions. If you really, really don't understand something, I will try my best to explain it. And if I can't explain it to you in the comments, just let me know you don't understand. I will try to do another video to further explain it. I have no problem trying to help you out. If you're really trying to learn how to draw, I got you. But I've been doing this a long time. Okay, so that's your basic outline for that there is the basic outline of the barbs. That's what all this is called. Lincoln's getting up. But I'm just going back through, detailing up a couple lines. And we'll make it a little more detailed here in just a little bit. Now, I'm going to show you a little more complicated technique here in just a second. But it's still very, very simple. All this is toilet paper. That's it. I've got two sheets, fold them in half, fold that in half, make you a little airplane out of it. And this is a shader. Like that. So what I'm gonna do is pick a side, whichever side you're comfortable with. I'm gonna darken up the quill. I'm not going to get complicated with this. I'm not trying to do too much too soon. We will get into more complicated techniques later. But this is meant for beginners. So what I'm gonna do is do the same thing. I'm gonna whip it inwards like this. I'm just giving a little depth to the quill. Not trying to get too complicated. Now here where I did all this is not gonna mess up your lines. Okay, what I'm gonna do is just scribble right here in the middle. All I'm doing is putting a little more detail right in this feather here. Now, if you want to go really crazy with it, I have an eraser that I have sharpened. All right? Same concept. We're going to whip it, but what we're going to do is whip it from the middle to the outside. I'm not starting here. All we're going to do is put a couple little light. Let's see. See that? Watch this. Quick little Now, you got this little piece of eraser here. You can also use this, your shader that you made out of toilet paper, as a brush. I don't suggest using your hands. When you get into more complicated drawings, what's gonna happen is the oil on your hands is gonna mess with your shading. So I would try to make a habit of not touching your actual drawing. You can use this and just brush all this away. And that is how you draw a feather. If you have any questions, you feel free to comment, ask a question. Feel like giving me some constructive criticism on how to draw a little better. I'm 100% open-minded. Just let me know. If y'all enjoyed the video.